Being more active isn't just about going to the gym and exercising more, it's about reducing the time we spend sitting still every day. Sitting for long periods isn't good for our well-being, and exercising before or after work isn't enough to offset the effects of sitting all day at work. If you're like me, you might spend 8 to 10 hours a day working. People can spend up to 75% of their workday sat for long periods at their desk. 5-minute breaks from sitting every hour is a great way to introduce activity into your workday and increase your total daily physical activity. Regular physical activity is important for your health and well-being and can improve your cognition and creativity. But where do you start? We want to make it as easy as possible to be active, reducing the obstacles that might distract us and keep us sat at the desk, and finding ways to remember to get up and move regularly. By creating a plan based on your existing workday routine and structure, we can find ways to integrate breaks that will complement your current routine. Making a plan gives us a roadmap to follow. To create our workday map, first we need to identify the core elements of your workday. Commuting, meetings, lunch, and other breaks are some of the common elements in the workday for most people. When you think about your workday, do you know how you spend your time and the tasks that make up a typical day for you? If you travel to work, do you know how long you spend travelling to and from work? How long you spend sitting, standing, or walking as part of your journey? What happens when you arrive at work and during your workday? How long do you spend at work? How long do you spend sitting at any one time and across the whole day? Which work responsibilities do you sit to do? How many meetings do you have on an average day, and how long do your meetings last? How often do you take a break from sitting at your desk? How often do you eat your lunch or have a coffee break sat at your desk? Once we can identify all the different elements of our workday, then we can start to figure out when is best to take breaks to be active. Introducing active breaks into the workday means building on our existing workday structure and integrating breaks that will work for our current routine. The goal is to align physical activity with work tasks that will fit naturally together. For this example, I've used my average Tuesday. My day starts and finishes with travelling to and from work, which usually takes a little over an hour and is a mixture of walking and either sat or stood on the train. At the end of the journey, I had the option of walking up the stairs to exit the station or using the lift. Tuesday mornings are almost back-to-back meetings, followed by a large chunk of time sat at my computer working, probably working on the actions from the meetings while eating my lunch, drinking coffee, and taking the occasional short bathroom break. Using the workday map, we are building a picture of what seated activities and tasks we do each day and can start to set our intentions for including active breaks through the workday. There are 3 main ways you can manage your workday to incorporate breaks in your day. If you're familiar with timeboxing, you may find scheduling time for breaks works well for you. Timeboxing is used by many people to ring-fence time to dedicate to a specific project. So either before, during, or at the end of the time slot, you could schedule time to be active. For example, if you spend 2 hours answering emails every morning, could you schedule time in your diary to take 2 5-minute breaks before and at the end of the task? If your day is unpredictable and you require a flexible approach, it may suit you better to adopt an ad hoc approach that combines an active break component with a required task, such as a coffee or bathroom break. For example, when you take a bathroom break, instead of using the bathroom closest to your desk, can you use a bathroom further away and use the opportunity to add some steps? If you spend the majority of your day sat at your desk, you may find a more rigid approach of hourly breaks works for you. For example, you could set a calendar or phone reminder to take 5-minute breaks every 60 minutes, and when the alarm sounds, get up from your desk and be active. The visual map of my Tuesday makes it clear there is very little time available in the morning to schedule or plan hourly breaks. If the morning meetings finish early, there's an opportunity to squeeze in a short 5-minute break in between meetings. If I get the chance, I will add an ad hoc break in between the meetings. If I have a big chunk of time answering emails or working on a project over lunchtime, I might choose a scheduled break and split the longer task into 2 smaller parts. In the afternoon, because my work is mostly desk-based, it's much easier to plan for hourly breaks. Take 5 to 10 minutes now and create a workday map for your average day. Pick any day of the work week and write down all the different components of your day. Remember to include your commute, work tasks, meetings, commitments, and the breaks you're 100% sure are currently part of your day. Once you finish your workday map, now you need to decide when in your day you will commit to the active breaks. Consider where and when you will introduce 5-minute breaks and decide if you will ring-fence time for specific activities and take a break at a set time, or will you take breaks more spontaneously when you have finished a particular task, or if you will commit to taking a break every hour at the same time. Subscribe to this channel for more videos and information on being active.